If you respect me, I respect you. You yab me, I yab you. I should shut up my mouth. That I'm a disgrace to the Senate. I want you to react to that first before I answer you.
All right, Senator, because of one...
No, you have to react to that.
I have absolutely no...
Then forget about it.
Even her present husband, she married her out of something like this. She threatened to sue the man. I have a letter circulating over the world that the man should pay her 10 billion or marry her. The man had to marry her under duress.
Do you regret the scenario which played out?
How can I regret the scenario? I gave it to her.
But you were emotional.
How can I be emotional? She was also emotional. Emotion jumps emotion.
So if you have ever come across any of my videos on the sexual allegations leveled against the Senate President by Senator Natasha, I'm sure you already know my stance by now. But the way and manner this senator, Onyekachi Nweboyin, has been going around disparaging the character of Senator Natasha and anyone that stands with her is really disgusting and should concern well-meaning Nigerians, including the Nigerian Senate. I mean, how can the Senate be okay with one of their principal officers saying things like this?
If a woman of her caliber, a leader of female leaders across Africa, can talk to a sitting senator to shut up his mouth, that tells you how rude that woman is. This goes to suggest how bad the character of this woman is. And that goes to suggest that people under her is passing through hell if she can address a senator inside the Senate building to shut up his mouth. As a child of God, I'm forgiving her because this is a month of Lent. As Christians, we enjoy not to allow our anger go down with the sun. But at times, there is a local saying in our place that when a madman invades your father's compound, raise your machete and pursue the madman. If not, the madman will wipe the family. The sexual harassment being alleged by Senator Natasha never happened. This woman should stop using her gender as a weapon against men because she is endangering the level of women participation in Nigeria, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa. Upon the slightest provocation, she will come up with allegation of sexual harassment. And I don't know what is wrong with this lady. Does she think that she's the most beautiful woman on earth? Or is it because she's had chocolate color? In my own assessment, she's not among the beautiful women in Nigeria. And it is high time we come hard on her. And why people like us are speaking on top of our voice is not just to protect and defend the Senate President, but to protect and defend her future victims. Even her present husband, she married her out of something like this. She threatened to sue the man. I have a letter circulating over the world that the man should pay her 10 billion or marry her. The man had to marry her under duress. So the marriage was under duress, another product of blackmail. I was watching a video of how the father of the first wife of the husband narrated her ordeal when this lady came into their family, destabilized their family, and took over her husband. All right. And without going into her character, I asked Senator Natasha how many husbands has she had in her life at the age of 47 or 45. How many husbands has she had?
Good for her.
She's pretending, covering her head like Virgin Mary.
Well, because respect is earned, is not commanded. If you respect me, I respect you. You yab me, I yab you.
You don't think a person of Onyekachi has earned her respect?
I'm a senator of the Federal Republic. By social stratification, I'm higher than her in this country. Really? She's supposed to respect me. She was a minister. A senator is bigger than a minister.
And a global figure too.
I'm a global figure too.
With the World Bank.
I'm a global figure too. I've been a chairman of World Bank program in Nigeria.
Honestly,
but let me come before we go into that.
I'm expecting that you would look at that, what happened in that panel, and have maybe some kind of do you regret that situation?
How can I regret?
Do you regret that situation? Are you saying that you meant the statement when you said Onyekachi is an insult to womanhood and a hooligan and use all kinds of adjectives that
did you hear what she said first? Can you tell me what she said, which is you recorded before now? Can you repeat what she said?
Looking back at that.
Yes. Can you repeat exactly what she said? No, I'm asking you. You interviewed her first, and she admitted here before the whole world that she asked me to shut up. And you heard her also saying that I'm a disgrace to the Senate. What is your reaction to that?
Was that the best way as a senator,
no,
distinguished
I'm
senator
asking
of the Federal
you.
Republic?
I'm asking you.
Was that the best way to handle that situation in that moment?
No, you have to answer my question first.
No, I'm here to ask.
Is it good, that statement, is it good from her, former minister of the Federal Republic, addressing a sitting senator, a principal officer of the Senate, inside the Senate building, that I should shut up my mouth, that I'm a disgrace to the Senate? I want you to react to that first before I answer you.
All right, Senator, because
no
of one
No, you have to react to that.
I have absolutely no
Then
reaction.
forget about it.
Shut up and take him out. Smell him out. Smell him out. Look like a dog. Look at you. Big fool. Fool at 70. Fool at 70. How can you talk like that? How can I be the senator?
I take exception
What do you mean?
to a senator.
Why are you talking to me like that?
You are a disgrace to the Senate.
You are an insult to womanhood.
You are
an insult to womanhood. And you are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You cannot
You are
violate
here to
my
tell the
right.
world that you have not changed.
You
At
are
70, you have not changed.
you are a
And we're
scoundrel.
supposed to take it. I will not
You
take
are
it.
a
I will
scoundrel.
not take it.
The allegation of Senator Natasha is a complete falsehood, which we've put behind us.
You're already passing judgment on the case that is still subject of investigation, even
Well,
within the...
I'm entitled to my opinion.
Okay, your opinion.
Yes, and moreover, I'm also a star witness in that case. Our mandate is to make laws and guide the executive, all geared towards giving Nigerians the best, not to discuss issues we know that is a complete falsehood and goes to no issue.
So when principal officers like you will use assertions like it is falsehood, it is this, don't you think it is going to influence, it's already fait accompli, whatever the investigation is going to be at the end of the day? Why are you taking a side already in a situation that is still under investigation by the Senate?
Well, I'm entitled to my opinion because I must tell you, she knows quite all right that what she's saying is to divert attention. But we're not disturbed. We're not disturbed because we know the truth.
So
How would you shout down a woman? How would you shout down a distinguished member of the society, Dr. Nweboyin, even at her age? Why?
Well, it is an action that brings up a reaction. And you'll hear from me first before you make such a erroneous conclusion. It's erroneous on your own side. Oh. And I'm here to give you
erroneous that she's a distinguished person.
And I'm a sitting senator.
Yeah, I made that
I'm a sitting senator.
So I'm wondering...
So listen to the action that brought to the reaction.
Do you regret the scenario which played out?
How can I regret the scenario? I gave it to her.
But is that fair?
Is this fair for her to address me that way?
I mean, you could be offended, but as a man and as a senator, I mean, if you are offended, would you go in the same...
As a former minister of the Federal Republic, a grandmother, ask her first.
And I'm saying that it is human to err,
yes.
And without hearing...
if she erred, it is a male...
Without assuming that, I mean, to whatever allegations or whatever you said, and Dr. Nweboyin said, yes. Because we've not heard from her side. Yes. But I'm saying that even if she offended you, yes. You have come of age too.
No,
if someone offends
I merely replied to her.
But you were emotional.
How can I be emotional? She was also emotional. Emotion jumps emotion.
But do you regret that kind of thing happening between both of you? This is happening on national television.
It's unfortunate that a mother, a grandmother, a person of her standard can be so moved by emotion to call a sitting senator a hooligan, and that she shut up my mouth.
If she apologizes to you, would you also...
Of course I will. I'm a Christian, and this is a Lenten period. But you cannot insult me, you cannot abuse me, and you ask me to keep quiet.
Is it possible, Senator, because we are totally out of time, is it possible that you and your colleagues consider a political solution to all of this? This is messy, and it's giving the Senate a bad name.
If you watch... No, it's not giving Senate a bad name. It's giving Senator Natasha a bad name.
Clearly, this man needs help. The truth is, it is not everyone that is in three-piece suit or in agbada that is okay. And with due respect, this man is supposed to be in an anger management class or therapy session somewhere, but definitely not in the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And in the event that the anger management class and therapy doesn't work, then this should.
Let me be honest with you, beloved. If you can still be throwing violent anger, violent temper, you get angry to the level nobody can calm you down, you need deliverance.
Honestly, the leadership of the Nigerian Senate needs deliverance as well. Because Senator Nweboyin's public comments and behavior should have alarmed them. And the fact that it hasn't should tell you everything that you need to know about their capacity to lead.